he wanted to show them. No, the point is again he wanted he wanted to show them that.
No, you know what's
It's hara. You know this
Middle of the way, he figured out he cannot do it. He just
No, so
cannot do it.
he understood it. If he makes this sin, what will be? What will be?
It's going to be
Look, it takes a long time for a person to not only learn Torah, but to get to a level of kedusha, of holiness. It's very difficult. A person will fast. A person will go through different things in his life just to get to a level of holiness. And in one moment, he can lose all of it. In one moment, he was on that level of losing everything. He said, hold on. And this is the idea that we need to go in now. We're going to go start talking about carefulness. Being very careful. Think about a merchant who has, think about a merchant who has money in his pocket, right? Or a bag of money. As he's traveling, especially in the olden days, they were traveling on a horse. He's very careful with it, putting it, not to make sure that one penny doesn't get lost. What does he constantly do? He's going to constantly keep counting. Make sure make sure. You notice he got 20 rubles? 20 rubles, 1, 4, 5, 6, 20. Okay, next. He gets the next spot. Count again, 20 rubles. Make sure he didn't drop anything on the way. 20 rubles. You should know, again, I give you a story.
That's how you lose stuff.
Well, I give you a story just so you know. Sometimes, if you're supposed to lose something, you're going to lose something. And you should understand. You should know how to handle it. So I'll give you a real example. So someone gave me for a little thing I was doing, $60, $60, for 3 $20 bills. Folded up, put in my pocket. Okay, got a phone call, whatever. Walking around, doing something. Okay, so I left the location. I quickly ran. It was late. I had to run to get mincha. After mincha, I remembered it was already Aravit. I remembered. Oh, wait a minute. Someone gave me $60 before. Reach my pocket. Not there. That makes sense. Open the wallet. Maybe got stuck in something in the pants. Looking under the car, looking at this, looking at that. Not there. That morning before, I was by the shop. I was working on a car, and I leaned over something. I don't know. And when I left, I said, "Oh, my wallet is gone." I said, "Oh boy, hold on a second. First in the morning, my wallet was gone. In the afternoon, the $60 is gone. Something is not going on here." Hashem, what's going on? Hashem, first of all, I need my wallet. Got all the credit cards. Got this thing. So Baruch Hashem, my mom was looking in the car while I was working, looking. She said, "It's not here. I'm looking in the entire shop. It's not here." I said, "Mom, it's in the car. Looking again in the car." She's looking in the car. Not here. Anyway, so by the afternoon time, she's calling me again. She's in the car again. We're trying to fix this thing. She's calling me, and she's talking to me. She says, by the way, I can't find your wallet. I said, "Mom, it's in the car. It's in the car." She goes to me, "It's not in the. Oh, look, I found it. It's in the car." It was sitting right in the car. It was sitting there. $60 we never found, but the wallet was sitting right there. So if it's meant for a person to find something, to have something, it's going to be back to his. If he's meant to lose it, now when I lost it, the person who gave it to me said, "Oh, it's a shame you did work and I gave you the $60. It's a shame. Are you sure you didn't find it?" I said, "It's not a shame. What's a shame? Who knows that if the $60 was a kapara for something else? I'd rather take the $60 and finish something else. Well, I need the $60. We think that we need $60. Hashem says, "No, you don't need $60. I'm giving you this. I'm trading you off. I'm giving you $1,000 worth of damages for $60. It's the $60 plus the pain of not finding it and all these things equals the $1,000 worth of troubles. Let's call it. Okay, I'll take it. What's the problem, right? Okay. So with that, we will begin. So first of all, this chapter is concerning the Yetzer Hara. We know he is the evil inclination. He is prime enemy number 1. We discussed last week actually that he's not really an enemy. He's more of a trainer. He's a trainer, right? He wants to train us. His objective in the world is to test us. It's not his fault. He doesn't, but he wants to test us. He needs to test. That's his job. His job is to test us. He doesn't like when we fail. Don't think that he likes when we fail. But again, his job is to test us. And we said Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. He is fire and an angel, and we're man, and we make mistakes. Who's going to win? 10 out of 10 times? Well, I guess you call it 9 out of 10 times, because there was one time, Yaakov Avinu, he beat the angel. But other than Yaakov Avinu, man doesn't normally outbeat the angels. The angel normally wins. Be that as it may, we can beat him, but we need to know certain tricks. First of all, the first thing you need to know is you need to know what your enemy, what his weapons are. What are his tricks? What does he do? Because if you don't know what his tricks are, you're not going to know what to do. How are you going to prepare? Right? So before you go into battle, you have to make a plan, a game plan. So the game plan goes like this. First things first, what he likes to do is he likes to capitalize on lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. If we don't know a certain halakha, you bet that he is going to make us fall over that halakha every time. Because we don't know that halakha. The problem is, and he's counting on it, that not only do we not know that halakha, but we're not even going to pick up that he's making us fall on it. We didn't even pick up that the Yetzer Hara is doing it. We think it's the Yetzer Tov. We think it's the good side. I'll give you an example. Right, let's say a certain speech is that it's not allowed to be spoken. Let's say a certain Lashon Hara. Let's say the person doesn't know if this thing is Lashon Hara or not. In fact, he thinks that it's not Lashon Hara. He thinks it's perfectly permissible. So he speaks it. What's the problem? Let's say he ate at a restaurant. He didn't like the restaurant. Oh my gosh, didn't like the restaurant. He goes on Facebook. Please, nobody. If you want a bad breakfast, go to restaurant X, Y, and Z. Bad breakfast, go to there. They'll give you a pain in the stomach within an hour. He says, what's the problem? I gave my opinion. I cannot give my opinion? What's wrong with giving my opinion? Well, it's Lashon Hara about giving my opinion. So now he doesn't know. First of all, the Yetzer Hara just fooled him right away. Fooled him right away. First of all, the Yetzer Hara made him speak Lashon Hara. Second of all, why do you speak Lashon Hara? What business do you have to speak Lashon Hara? Why do you have to do to disparage somebody else? For what? What did he gain out of it? What did he gain out of it? Why? Because he wanted to feel his ego needed him to feel like he was in the conversation. So he wanted everyone to pay him attention again. So he says, "Hey guys, I want to tell you something. I have a new chidush. What's your chidush? Don't eat at restaurant X Y Z. It's very bad." If he wouldn't have said anything, what would have been the problem? But again, the person didn't even know that he was falling on it. So will he know to stop saying it? No, he won't even know because he didn't prepare before. So the first thing that we have to do is know halachot. That's what we spoke about before. Right? We know that if you learn 2 halachot every day, muftach rosh ben olam haba, he's promised he's going to go into olam haba. Truthfully, the person needs to learn more than 2 halachot because there's a lot of halachot. And just 2 a day, it's a good idea, but we need to get a whole bunch of halachot. That's why it's very important to get a Kitzur Shulchan Aruch in English, in Hebrew, in Persian, in whatever language. They have it already in all the languages.
They have apps for it.
They have apps on their telephone.
Emails too. They email you.
Email. But
Every morning I get.
But again,
5-minute daily halakha.
yeah, again, but we need to learn more than 1 halakha. We need to get at least 2 halachot. But really, you should get even more than 2 halachot. You should get as many, because again, think about it. Every time we have a halakha that we don't know.
Dailyhalakha.com and you get daily halakha.
Right, but every time there's a halakha that we don't know, we're taking a chance. We're gambling. It's like walking on a minefield. Where's the mines? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? So we're walking. I don't know. I'll just walk and hopefully I won't hit anything. That's ridiculous. What are we talking about? That's dangerous. Yeah, but that's how would a person act like that? Of course not. That's sheer ridiculous. But if a person doesn't know halachot, how's he acting? Right, Mishnah Berurah, right? In the Akdama, the famous, he says, if a person doesn't know Hilchot Shabbat, never say Hilchot Shabbat, for sure, there's no question, he's not keeping Hilchot Shabbat, for sure. He's doing something that doesn't fit within the laws of Hilchot Shabbat, for sure. No, so the first thing we have to do is read the laws, and this is it's interesting. I was clicking on one of the shiur on Learn Torah.com. And there was a shiur from the son, I think it was Rav Yitzchak Yosef, from Ovadia Yosef Zechet. His son was giving a shiur at Malava Malka or something in Brooklyn or something in one of those in New York.
English or Hebrew?
It was in Hebrew. And he was speaking about the koach of his father, about that he was very very learning and always gathering. We're going to get in a minute. We're going to talk about time management. He was always constant learning. But he said an amazing thing. He said there was a time where his father, Rav Vadia, was walking into Sephardi yeshivot, And he saw that they were studying Gemara, which is great, it's good, it should be done. Must do a piece of Gemara, should try to get something done every day. But he was looking around, he didn't see any Yalkut Yosef. Yalkut Yosef is the book that the son wrote, which takes all of the Psak Halachot from Rav Avadia, from the Yabi Omer and Yechavedat and all the other books, and puts them into like a Shulchan Aruch form. You have a Sefer on Tefillah, he has all the Halachot on Tefillah, a Sefer on Brachot, Shabbat, all this. So he says, wait a minute, how can it be that these yeshivot are learning Gemara, great, but halacha lema'aseh, actual practical halacha, no one's learning? What do you mean? You should first start learning about actual practical halacha, because again, what do we say? The Yetzer Hara, where's he coming? He's going to attack us on halachot. He's not attacking us on theory. He's attacking us on actual halacha. What's the laws? But if you don't know the laws, you don't even know that he's attacking you. So, think about that. If a person's ever been betrayed, they have a person is dealing business with them, and they don't know that under the table he's stealing from them. Years is going on. He thinks he's his best friend. This is how a person acts. If he doesn't know laws, he's being buddy-buddy with the Yetzer Hara. The fact that he doesn't know the halachot is he's being a buddy-buddy with the Yetzer Hara, and once he's being buddy-buddy with the Yetzer Hara, he doesn't even know to suspect him. Again, this comes from a lack of knowledge. So the first things first, the person has to go tonight, go get a book, go get online, go do something. Make time to learn halachot, and not one or two halachot. One or two halachot is nice if you have 50,000 billion years. We don't got time to sit and do 1, 2 halachot. We need to read chapters on chapters on chapters. Get it done. Read it. You don't understand all the halachot? No problem. Read it. You'll read it twice next time. Get through all the halachot that you need. Again, don't do halachot that you read all the halachot, but get the ones that you're going to be using practical now. You know what I mean? Tefillah, Brachot, Shabbat. Okay, get those ones down packed. And again, you're always going to have a question. Now what if my refrigerator started working as I opened the door, and okay, let's get the ones that we need. Okay, we're going to have the Yetzer Hara. That's another thing that he likes to do is, let me bug you with a question of what if. Well, what does it have to do with anything? Let me get the halachot. I'm trying to get the halachot that I need. What if the scenario is that if the steak flies out of the Shemaim on Shabbat, there's a Gemara on Shabbat, right? that one of the rabbis was learning, and his Torah was so amazing that it made a fire. And as the fire is shooting up from his Torah, a bird comes and gets cooked in the fire. Kill the bird on Shabbat. Is the bird kosher? The students ask, is the bird kosher? I mean, he wasn't shechted, he was cooked in. That's not the point of this. The whole inyan is like he cooked a bird from his Torah. You know what I mean? So again, that's the point of that.
So the Maaseh was kosher?
So the other thing that we need to know is we need to know about the relationship, and we said this many times before. We said that the relationship is what's installed. Hashem installs part of a relationship into every mitzvah. Every mitzvah is another way that we relate to God. You're putting on tefillin, you're not just putting on boxes. If you're just putting on boxes, go study some Hasidut about what tefillin is. If you're just putting on a blanket called talit, then we're doing something wrong. If we're just learning Gemara just because we need laws, even that is wrong. There's more to the Gemara than just laws. There's more to the Gemara. Even the laws themselves are more than just laws.
I think they call it artificial intelligence.
What?
You're like getting intelligent, but it's like artificial. It's not.
Right. So good. We're actually going to speak about.
That's what Mr. Megerman business is. Mr. Megerman, that's his business.
Oh, artificial intelligence?
Yeah, that's his business.
So, but we don't want to be artificial intelligence. We want to be a